how to make it faster. When I started with Cathedral Window, one of the things that scared me the most was the time it took to finish a project with this technique. Sometimes I read comments from people who had spent years finishing a quilt, and this paralyzed me. It wasn't the amount of work the real problem. It was the way I spent this time that required attention. I was distracted by many things. I didn't know how to focus, and then I asked myself how to use time efficiently. These are some strategies that I tried with very good results. I hope they are useful to you. One of the best techniques is to set specific times for each task of the day. In this way, we can control our distractions and maintain the pace of work, always in a comfortable, visible way. As we check off items on the to-do list, we'll see that we're making tangible progress. See the resources section for the time management table and use a timer. It is an external sign that marks the end of the allotted time to complete tasks and helps you to be more focused and efficient. When I am preparing the units of a project, I control the time it takes to prepare a single one. Then I set the timer and try to maintain the time or improve it in each unit that I do. This helps me a lot to stay focused and keep working, because the watch does not stop. Clear space, clear mind. An orderly space is essential to avoid wasting time. Since we are going to handle many pieces and parts, it is convenient to have them organized to clearly see what we are doing and avoid mistakes. The mental equivalent to clearing off your space is to choose a certain amount of time which you're going to devote exclusively to one important task. During that time, push all mental clutter to the side and focus all of your attention on the task at hand. Prepare everything you're going to need and create a series of actions that help you avoid distractions and delays. Having all the tools that we are going to use at hand also prevent us from starting to walk around without finishing our tasks. Make sure you start each day with a clear idea of what you have planned to do at that day. I prepare all the material and the sewing machine too the night before, so when I wake up and I start to work, I start directly with what I have planned to do that day. I also have a notebook where I make a little list for the next day, and I can check it when I start to work. Workflow management. How to organize all the tasks. A workflow is the set of actions and tasks needed to finish an assignment or project. Think of workflows like the ingredients in a recipe. For delicious results, you'll need to know what goes into the recipe or project to finish the job. But you can rely on a list of tasks for project completion. You will also need directions or a plan for how to get everything done. Essentially, workflow management means planning the following details: what needs to be done, the tasks, when it needs to be done, the time and duration, how it needs to be done, in what way you are going to do it. You can check out the resources sections to download and print the tables that will help you check your progress, keeping you motivated and on the go. Repeating a task becomes a habit, and every time we do it again, we are faster and we do it better. In the section Practice with Muslin, you will find more tools and tips regarding this topic. You should use these tips whenever they are beneficial to your workflow. If you see that they complicate more than help, try to find the most appropriate ways for yourself. Stay motivated and moving until the work is done. Big picture. Don't forget your goals. Considering the bigger picture means thinking about how your actions can affect the overall success of a project rather than focusing on minor details. Knowing what to focus on can help you budget your time efficiently, manage stress levels, and create achievable goals. Cultivating a big picture thinking can also help you stay open-minded, which can positively benefit your work. Find the clarity to respond to obstacles objectively and patiently, which can improve your skills. Rather than attempting to complete any task perfectly, consider the overall result. You can check the resources section to download and print the tables to help you check your progress, keeping you motivated and on the go. In that way, you don't get discouraged and you will keep working until you're done. You should use these tips whenever they are beneficial to your workflow. Stay motivated and moving until you're happy with the result.